Hello, hello, welcome to my little workshop. I'm Doug. Hello, yeah, I gotta sit right on my nose. Well, I really done the impossible. I managed to find the one thing on Earth that my goldfish will not cram down their gullet. I thought for sure, these were expensive. I thought for sure they're gonna like these. They're so expensive I put off getting them like 3 times. Fluval, who's known to make a lot of filters and stuff for aquariums. Insect larva. Yep, I thought for sure. Whoa. But literally, they were so expensive, I didn't get them like 3 or 4 trips to the store. Like, yeah, Then I was like, yeah. After reading something that insect larvae is supposed to like make them want to breed and spawn, I was like, oh, I'll try it, I guess. Spend the absurd amount of money for that. 30 something, $40, I can't remember. It was a lot. Whoops, sorry. Let me get you my tripod here. A few of them have started to actually eat them. I would like get them super hungry and only throw a couple in there to try and get them to eat the stupid things. Right now they're pretty hungry. I'm not gonna put in too many. Some of them will actually eat them, but most of them won't. They just don't. Usually those are the ones that eat them, are those bigger ones. These dudes do not like them things. I don't know why. I thought for sure, I'm like insect larvae? Oh yeah, they're gonna love those. I wanted to get them ever since I first saw them, but they were so expensive I put it off a bunch of times. Never dreaming that they weren't gonna like them or eat them. That guy sucked in a few. I couldn't tell if he spit them back out. He's actually eating them. I feel bad giving them bad publicity, but I mean, I'm just shocked. And they were so expensive. I'm sure people out there are probably like looking at these. Any other food, they go bananas. Even like flakes. Usually I try and feed them really good stuff, not flakes or pellets, but like actual worms and shrimp. And even the pellets. I mean, flakes, they kind of go crazy for them. Not those bug bites, though. These are just regular, cheap, generic store flakes. No, they're not exactly going to town either. Those are they? Once they start sinking me, they don't see them. They usually go after those flakes pretty hard. Or I was too close to the tank, maybe, I don't know. Don't make me look bad on camera, you son of bitches. Working their way up. I might have to do another video when they're hungrier. They're not even really hardly going after the flakes, which they normally do. It might be spooked too. I just did a huge water change a couple minutes ago. I might be a little bit spooked from that still. Their fins are a mess. They were nipping the holy hell out of each other. I didn't have any decorations, nothing. Just the filters in the back, and that was it. But they were going after each other so bad, I threw all those stones in there so they could at least have some hiding spots. It's gotten better. Their fins are growing back too, which is good. I was worried. It's like, man, they got to live their whole life like that, all off balance. These fish are so weird that they're very inbred. Any little thing wrong, and there's going to be trouble. Their head's got that wen growth on it, and that big tail kind of balances them out. If they go off balance very easily, if the head growth is too fast or the tail is too small, they'll start doing what these guys are doing. They're always like face down. They're like not eating hardly. That's weird. I'm gonna have to do it again because it's like they're not gonna eat. Sure, if I dump brine shrimp or bloodworms in there, they'd be going nuts. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, I'll end up scooping out all those bug bites. That one just spit one out. For some reason, they don't dig them. They just don't like them. Right now, it looks like they don't like anything. Usually, they go pretty crazy, even for the flakes. But I did just feed them like a ton. Then did a gigantic water change, so they're not super hungry. I don't think they're always hungry. These dudes will always eat. This is the like most unhungriest I can remember seeing them. They usually go after everything relentlessly, except for those. Weird. Yeah, I might do another one. But I mean, you could just tell they don't like those. They are acting a little weird right now. Alright, she sucked one in. It's the only one I know is a female, is that big one. That one was so deformed. When I got these, a lot of them were really deformed. A couple of the deformed ones didn't make it. They just end up dying because their digestive tract wasn't lined up properly, and they just got swim bladder problems right away as babies. I think I have 4 of them. 4 out of 15 that were totally off looking, a little bit deformed. Which happens a lot when you breed hundreds of these. You get a lot of deformities. Or culls, they call them. C-U-L-L-S, culls, which a lot of breeders will discard. They just won't sell them because you don't want to be breeding the deformed ones. I could always tell because she has this black spot right on her belly that I was worried about when I first got her, but it must be like a little calico gene thing. She's got this little black spot right on her belly. But from the looks of her fins and her back door, I think she's a female. It's been the only one I've been able to decipher. At this age, they're so young, you can't tell at all. But that one, she seems to have the telltale signs, the shape of her rear end and stuff like that, the fins. She was the most deformed one. I was surprised that she lived. She was so bad looking when I first got her. She was just a mess. Like the way she looked, her tail was all straight up, and you could still tell that she's not 100% like the others. But from observing that bad spot for so long, I was able to tell that it was a female. Let me see if I can get those to kick up, and then I'm going to scoop them out. Did a water change 15 minutes ago. There's a lot of stuff in there already. That's a long one. Yeah, I wonder if they're just being spoiled from giving them such good stuff.